Welcome to video number 3 of the importance of carbs for fat loss video series. In the last video, I talked about the best times to eat carbs, the number 1 carb you can eat to maximize your fat loss, and I started going through a list of good carbs. If you missed it, click this button right here. In the final video, I'm going to continue with that list of good carbs. I'll tell you 3 reasons why you should stay away from carbs, and we'll talk a little bit about portion size, alright? So, let's get started.
To this crystal ball like he's got the whole world in his hands, got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world.
The next type of carb are legumes or beans. And beans are a great complex carb. You'll see a list to my right. You'll see a list of those beans there that you should be eating. Peas, kidney beans, black beans. Amazing complex carbs to add to your diet. Okay, so another type of good carb, complex carbs are fruits. And I'm not going to get too deep into fruit, but fruits are great because they're high in water, high in fiber, pretty much no fat. So it's a great complex carb if you want fat loss, if you need energy. The only thing about fruit is, and fruit gets a bad rap as well because some fruit contains sugar, which is fructose. Now, that's a lot different from the refined sugar, white sugar that you would add to your coffee or what have you. So it's not bad, but what fruit does do because of the fructose is it spikes your blood sugar level, which also causes you to secrete insulin. Insulin's not a very good hormone. It actually causes fat loss. It causes you to store fat. So again, not going too deep into it, what my rule of thumb is, if you're going to eat fruit, make sure you have protein with it, because protein can block that insulin and allow the fructose to get in there, and also allow you not to store that fat. So I don't want to get too deep into it. Fruit's still good, but my advice, if you want it for fat loss, is make sure you have a protein with that fruit. Alright, so let's just quickly talk about why you don't want to eat simple carbs, bad carbs. And it's really important to know some of the reasons. I'm going to have a list of the reasons again, but some of the things, the one key thing is, because of all the sugars in those bad carbs, it can spike your insulin. And insulin is horrible. It's a hormone that causes you to store fat. So the spike in insulin levels will actually cause you to store fat, and you do not want that. And that's one key reason why you don't want to be eating bad carbs. Okay, so bad carbs also cause inflammation, which is associated with chronic disease, but inflammation also blocks fat cell metabolism, which will make you fatter. If you can't metabolize the fat, then your body stores it and it makes you fatter. So gluten and lectin, which are found in bad carbs, are also known to damage your gut. Now, when your gut's damaged, your immune system starts to slow down, cortisol level rises. What does that mean? That means you store fat. You don't want that. So with this video, there's going to be an article on the blog that'll go through, again, just go over in a little bit more detail of what I was talking about in regards to carbs, but we'll also have a list of the complex carbs you should be eating, a list of vegetables that you should be eating, so it'll help you sort of narrow down what you should be focusing on. Okay, so let's talk portion size. And portion size is tough because the portion size for someone who's 110 pounds may be a little bit less than someone who's 210 pounds. But an acceptable portion size per serving would be about 25 to 50 grams of carbs per serving. And you want to have a little bit more after your workout, because again, remember, your glycogen stores are totally depleted after you work out. So you really need to get the glycogen back into your body so that you continue to burn fat. And what is a portion size in regards to on a plate? And if you just clench your fist, so think of a clenched fist or an apple or an orange, that's pretty much what the portion size you want when it comes to if you're going to eat a yam or some whole grain pasta or what have you on your plate, then you definitely want a clenched fist. Vegetables, again, totally different. You can eat a ton of vegetables. I advise you to eat lots of vegetables every time you eat, whether it's a meal or whether it's a snack, because again, of that metabolic effect that you're going to get with the vegetables. So I hope that helps. Portion size is what you should be thinking of, is about your clenched fist. Alright, so that's it. I hope that helps you understand why carbs are so important for burning fat while building lean muscle. I've given you all the information. I've given you a list of all the good carbs that you should be focusing on, getting rid of and purging your kitchen of all the bad carbs. I've told you where the best time to eat them, the portion sizes, the differences between simple carbs and complex carbs. So giving you enough knowledge and information so that now you better understand why you need carbs for fat loss and building lean muscle. Alright, so if you miss a protein video, it's right here to my left. Click on that link, it'll take you to protein for fat loss. If you've missed my healthy fats video, it's to my right. Click there and you'll get to the healthy fats video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Of course, like this and share it with anybody. But thanks for your time. I'm Funk Roberts from SpartacusWorkoutVlog.com, FunkMMA.com, and we're out. Thank you so much for watching this video series on the importance of carbs for fat loss. I hope you learned why you should be eating carbs to maximize your fat loss. Okay, make sure you please leave your comments below, subscribe to this channel so you can get more nutrition information, and if you missed the importance of protein for fat loss, click this button right here, alright? Give this a thumbs up, share this with your friends, and until next time, get it done.